that's what I want to see.
Let's go! Woo! I run this.
You got it. Come on, man.
We on my feet, ready?
Watch the screen.
Yes. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
I got him.
Oh, that's the win.
Box out.
I'm talking buckets all day.
Step up.
Oh, that's too easy. Hey, what's up with that? No. Are you serious? That was going in.
Again.
We're here. We're here. Oh, that slipped out of my hand.
Come on, man, you could do better than that.
Win.
Yikes. Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Ready to lose.
Hey, yo. Right here.
I can't even watch this.
Oh. That looked good.
get the next one.
Come on, man. Shooting that.
Come on! What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Your confidence is gone now.
I see you doing work. When was the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking about going this weekend. Why are you standing here? Go work on your game.
What's up, MP? MP, you're about to go off.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across that his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guards are Pritchard and White. Then there's Brown, And there's Porzingis. And it's Tillman in at the four-man position. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Fresh in at the one spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
The shot's good from Irving.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
A three from Porzingis. Mavericks with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
And it's Washington missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And this is their first matchup against this team since they knocked them off in the NBA Finals.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Fast break, Dallas. Irving with a clean look. And it's White with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Fresh, the pass to Washington. And here's Thompson. A fader. And he gets the bucket.
We all know Clay can hit this. His accuracy from the mid-range is a reliable option, to say the least.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Here's the screen. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. The three, and again, Boston with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Irving. From deep three-point land. Another three for Dallas.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a three of his own.
Outside White. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown from outside the arc. A rebound by Washington. Fresh with the ball. 33 points last game. No good from Irving.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
It's White on the wing. Brown against Thompson. Takes the 13-footer. Brown with the bucket.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And here's Fresh. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Irving. Boston also with the sub. Hauser's checked in. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Outside, Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shot clock at 2. Tillman's shot is off. Dallas leading by 4. Fresh, the pass to Marshall. Tillman grabs the miss. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Spins. Here's White. Outside, Porzingis. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Springer. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Doncic outside. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. There's the triple. Fresh can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Walsh. For 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
For Dallas, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:14 left in the first. Here's Walsh. He has yet to score. Here's Springer. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now let's check out some stats for Horford. His last 10 games, averaging 5 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Hauser. The Celtics with the lead. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Brown. He had 25 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Doncic outside. Fresh up top. Back to Doncic. Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3. Those three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Thunder was phenomenal. He scored 33 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Marshall. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Pass to Fresh. To the right side. Back to Washington. Now here's Fresh. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Irving with it. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Mavericks on D. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Springer. He's covered by Fresh. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Brown outside.
And that's great defense. What Kyrie lacks in size, he makes up for it with quickness, instinct, and basketball IQ.
Dallas moving it around. Now here's Fresh. He's covered by Brown. Lively a screen on Brown. Fresh, the pass to Lively. Here's Exum. Dallas, no good that time either. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Horford. Washington against Brown. Goes up to the stripe. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Exum with it. Back to Washington. Here's Fresh. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's Brown with the 3. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Fresh can't get it to go.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Springer. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot. And they double up Brown. Here's Springer. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 4. Irving passes to Fresh. From downtown, cranes the 3-pointer. Fresh has got 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hauser. Horford with it. He's covered by Washington. And he makes that one. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And Horford is a selective shooter, but he's fantastic at knowing when to attack inside.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Thompson comes in for Dante Exum. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Fresh, the pass to Doncic. Thompson outside. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And a fixture of Mavericks games for years. Team governor Mark Cuban.
And since buying the team in the late 90s, Cuban has really changed how we view running a team. Very involved, bringing the Mavs their first title back in 2011. Cuban's the most passionate fan in this arena. He lives when he's stripped down the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Screen by Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. The rebound by the Celtics.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
To Porzingis. Here's Tillman. Here's Walsh. He's covered by Thompson. From the arc. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 now.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
30 seconds left now here in the second. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, White. Pass to Walsh. Here's Tillman. Now here's White. 3-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Fresh. It's good! He did it!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
It's a tie game in Dallas. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Thanks for...
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first All-Star... Moving on. The Mavs find themselves in a battle. Close matchup so far.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, the That's all it takes to give up 1-3.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Fresh in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention: carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Brown the pass to White. Over Irving. And it's White missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Washington. And it's White with the rebound. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. And we're about halfway through the season, and what better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at Fresh. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
To the middle, here's Brown, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Fresh, the pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Boston grabs the miss. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to White. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Inside. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his first points of the night.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Lively. Thompson for the triple. The rebound by the Celtics. There's Brown with the 3. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Dinwiddie outside. Dinwiddie gets the screen from Fresh. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Boston trailing. White looking around. Pass to Pritchard. For the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Mavericks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Dallas has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. to Fresh. The tray. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up the locker room at the break. Here's Tillman. Brown outside. Clock at 4. It's deflected. Now Fresh. Pass to Washington. Fresh with the ball. He's got 13. Back to Washington. Takes the 3. Rebound Boston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pritchard. And it's in off the backboard. Pritchard's got 11 points.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dinwiddie outside to end the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. This ball rumored by Boston. Over in the corner, Brown. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Fresh, the pass to Dinwiddie. And here's Fresh. Here now is Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. And that one's good. Fresh.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Tillman. He's covered by Washington. To the inside. That's tipped. Here's Grimes. And he hits it to tie the game up. Grimes has got his first bucket in this one.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Pritchard. White, wide open. He fired. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Porzingis. David.
Guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. This injury could be devastating for them.
Come on, MP.
Thompson for the triple. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
On the floor for Boston. They've got Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. No good from Irving. For Boston, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Horford in the post, covered by Gafford. Pass to Hauser. Traps in the tray. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now Irving. Marshall with it. Lets the 3 fly. Springer pulls it in. Brown against Irving. Brown with the bounce pass. Pass to Springer. Picked by Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's Springer. He's covered by Fresh.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Drills the three-pointer. Fresh has got 19 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Here's Springer. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the Mavericks with some changes, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Washington subbed in for Marshall. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Horford the pass to Hauser. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists tonight.
Selfless player Horford looking for an outlet whenever he gets the chance.
Now here's Fresh. Thompson outside, takes a 3. And just like that, Klay answers with his own 3.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Irving passes to Fresh. Now Irving, pass to Fresh. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
For Dallas, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. Washington finds Irving. Good on the three-point shot. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Celtics making a switch here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Boston, no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 5. Fresh with the ball. Thompson outside. And here's Fresh. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. This one for 3. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Irving passes to Fresh. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fresh has got the lead back up to 5 now for Dallas. Thompson against Brown. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Brown, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Fresh, the pass to Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Brown kicks to White. Over Irving. A rebound. rebound by Washington. Washington's got 7 rebounds in the game. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Lively finds Washington. Fresh. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fresh.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's Brown with the 3. Offensive rebound Celtics. It's White on the wing. Here's Fresh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.